Hello, my name is Shannon. Thank you so much for joining me today for this yoga flow that is themed around the concept of balance. So we are moving from the fixed earth sign of Taurus, a very grounded, slow-moving sign and energy, to the mutable air sign of Gemini. So when we think about air signs, we think about our thoughts, everything moving through the air, information. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, which is the god of communication. So we are in a fire horse year where things are moving fast anyway. And as we move into Gemini season, things are going to keep moving fast. So mutable signs are very flexible and adaptable, and they like to try new things. So you may find yourself in this energy wanting to learn a new language or try a new hobby or go out and get really chatty and have a lot of fun with your friends. But it's always very important to ground ourselves as well, to balance this need for going out and trying new things to having some time to ourselves in a little stillness. I am a Libra sign myself, and I'm a Libra rising and sun sign. So I know a lot about air signs who are always in our heads, which is why I love grounding yoga practices myself. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy this Gemini season, and we will keep doing our practices to stay grounded. So let's start with our hands on our knees, shutting our eyes, taking a few breaths here. I do practices to intentionally stay grounded in my mind, body, and spirit. Now let's take a deep breath in through our nose and a gentle sigh out. Let's start with a few seated cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, reaching our chest forward, looking up. Exhale, tucking our chin, rounding back. So continuing to move with your breath. Now the next time you round back, let's pause and hold and breathe. And release. Let's take our right leg out to the side. We're going to place our left hand down on the mat and slowly lift our right arm up to get a long body stretch. And maybe you want to gently arch backward and breathe. And release. Let's try this on the other side. And release. Let's go into our tabletop position and do some big circles with our bottom. You can drop your head and circles the other way. And pause and center. Let's go down to our forearms, and we're going to do some circles with our right leg, keeping our knee bent. So up, out, and down. and switch directions. Now let's place that right leg on the outside of the left. We're going to do a hip stretch here. So we're going to slowly walk back. You can sit on your feet, or you can bring your feet apart and gently let your bottom come down to the mat as we slowly fold forward and breathe. And gently release. Let's unwind our legs, and we'll start those circles with our left leg. So you think about Gemini as the twins, so the dualities of life. So balancing new ideas and thoughts with our intuition. Let's go the other way. Gemini also rules the lungs and the hands. So we want to give special attention to our breathing and getting our hands and our wrists nice and strong and flexible. Now let's bring that leg to the other side so we can slowly walk back. Once again, you can keep your feet together sitting on your feet, or you can bring your feet apart, slowly coming back, softening down. And very gently release. Let's take our time coming into our downward facing dog. So bringing our bottom up, let's bend one knee at a time, looking right and left. And then we'll gently pause and center, pressing through the base of our hands, reaching our chest towards our thighs, and breathing. Now you can walk your feet towards your hands, or you can look towards your hands, bend your knees, and take a little hop to come into our forward fold, Uttanasana. So your knees can be bent, rounding down, relaxing. And very slowly, let's roll all the way up. And hands to heart center. Take a few breaths here, noticing all four corners of our feet grounding down, feeling all of our fingers and our fingertips touching each other. Now we're going to bend our knees slowly, coming into our chair pose, but bringing our arms back. So we're reaching our fingers back, and you can keep your feet flat, or if you'd like to try your balance, coming up on the balls of your toes. And release up to mountain pose, palms forward, shoulders down and back. Let's take a few moments to breathe. Feel that air coming in and out of your lungs. And we'll do that chair pose one more time, bending our knees as our palms are facing up behind us. Option to lift your heels up. release back to mountain. Now we're going to try standing bow pulling pose. So we're going to get our weight in our left leg. Right palm is facing up. Let's reach back to grab the inside of our foot. So start with just establishing your balance here, looking at one point in front of you. Maybe pressing your hand gently into your foot or your foot gently into your hand. And then you can reach your left arm up with your palm facing forward. Now you decide, you can stay just like this, standing up nice and straight, or you can start to tilt, pressing your foot into your hand as you bring your left arm down to parallel. And very slowly release. Let's bring that arm down, bend one knee at a time. So notice how you talk to yourself when you fall out of the pose. It's okay to fall out and get back in. We often fall out of balance in life and we just get back in. So let's get our weight in our right leg this time, reaching back, finding the inside of our left foot. Perhaps reaching your arm up and pausing here, feeling that balance. And then maybe you would like to slowly tilt. And gently release. Let's shake it out. We're going to step our left foot back to come into our warrior two pose. So balancing our weight between our feet, shoulders over our hips, reaching our fingers apart. Now we're going to very slowly come into warrior two the other way. And release. Let's bring our feet parallel, leading with our chest, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Once your body comes down, you can drop your hands either to the mat or maybe grabbing your ankles or your heels and gently pulling your forehead towards the mat. Now let's bring our hands in front of us, heel toe our feet a little bit closer so they're under our hips, and with a bend in our knees, we're going to roll all the way back up. And hands to heart center. Before we go down, we're going to try one more balance pose, standing figure four. So let's get our balance in our left leg. We're going to help our right foot to our left thigh. Once again, looking at that one point in front of you. You can bring your hands to heart center, standing up nice and straight. Gently pressing your right knee back. And very slowly release. Let's do that on the other side. So getting that weight in your right leg, looking at that one point will help you with your balance. And very slowly release. Let's shake it out a little bit. And then we're going to come all the way down to the mat and come on our backs. Let's do a long body stretch, pointing our toes. And release. Let's do a figure 4 stretch, placing our right ankle on our left thigh and squeeze our legs towards us. Option to straighten your left leg, pressing your heel to the sky. And slowly switch sides. And release. Let's pull our knees wide towards our shoulders, squeezing with our arms, relaxing our face and our legs. And then very gently bringing our knees together. Let's clasp our fingers together and gently squeeze our knees towards our chest as we press our tailbone down. So we're flattening our back, pressing our shoulder blades down. And very slowly release. Let's make our way into our Shavasana. And we're going to end class with a little bit of breath work. So take this time in Shavasana to really relax and soften. Now let's find a little movement in our fingers and toes. We're going to bend one knee at a time and make our way back to our easy seated pose, where we will end class with our alternate nostril breathing. So balancing each side of the lungs. The way that we do this is we take our index finger and our middle finger and place it on the base of our thumb. So this is called Nadi shodhana breath work. And we're going to place our thumb on our right nostril, breathing in through our left. And then we place our ring finger on our left nostril, breathing out through our right nostril. Then we breathe in through our right, switch out through our left. So we'll continue with this breath work for a little bit. I will let us know when to stop. And you can breathe in and out however much you'd like, maybe 4 in, 4 out. 5 in, 5 out, just keep them equal. So let's place our right thumb on our right nostril and begin our Nadi shodhana pranayama. After you finish your next exhale out of your left nostril, let's return our hands to our knees with our eyes closed, breathing normally. Taking this moment to notice the calmness, the peacefulness, and the balance you feel. I intentionally find balance in my mind, my body, and my spirit. Let's take a full deep breath in through our nose and a gentle sigh out. Let's bring our hands to heart center, bowing our heads, giving ourselves gratitude for showing up today to practice and come home to ourselves. The light in me honors the light in you, and together here now and always, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the practice, and I hope you enjoyed Gemini season. It's a fast-moving energy. Remember to enjoy yourself, but also have time to find that balance. So I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you again soon.